Hey, Micah, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Look, I know that the new year is almost here, but look, I'm having some trouble setting my financial goals or following through them. Do you think you can help me with that?
Absolutely. Have a seat.
All right. So, Micah, you know we are on the cusp of a brand new year. I have so many things planned looking into 2026, but one thing that always falls short is my financial goals. Why would you say it's important to prioritize it?
Sure. I think, to have a good plan for the future, you need to kind of plan now, right? And so one thing that we like to talk about is making sure that you have your priorities set before the beginning of the year so that you can execute them when the year starts.
Yeah.
And things come up and things change, and I think at the end of December is a good time to kind of reset that and get going again for the new year.
Yes, because no matter what happens, sometimes it just always seems to fall through the cracks.
That's right.
Somehow, and you're paying for a bunch of stuff, but then you don't have any money set aside. What tips can you possibly offer me to make sure that doesn't happen again?
Sure. Well, here's a little brochure we have on that, and we'll kind of go through this together. So one of the first things that you want to do is make sure that you've got a rainy day fund, is what we call it. You want to make sure that you have that money set aside so that when the issues come up or the problems come up or whatever the expenses come up, you're not trying to backtrack to make that money back. You already have it set aside. So we suggest 3 to 6 months income put back for those expenses and for, you never know, jobs or whatever it may be that comes up. I know we see a lot of that now where maybe you thought you were prepared and then you weren't. And so we want to make sure that we have that money put back to be ready for that.
Absolutely.
The next thing that we see a lot, I see this with a lot of clients, is they talk about college education for their kids, which is extremely important to save for. But your first priority has to be your retirement savings. That's a big part of this. There are other options for college. There's not any other options for retirement savings. And so one thing that we try and tell people and talk to people about is making sure that you're taking care of the retirement side first, and then let's look at the kids' college.
I know that is a conversation that we've had extensively before, so remembering those nuggets as well, very important.
Yeah. Another thing that we see often is debt. The worst thing you can do for your income is have all of it going out the back door as soon as you get it. And so making sure that you're paying off that debt, taking care of the things that are draining your income each and every day or every month, those got to be a top priority, especially high interest, especially right now in the holiday season. You see that happen a lot where now we're running up high interest credit cards to pay for college or pay for Christmas gifts or whatever it may be. We don't want to do that. So we want to make sure that we're taking care of that on the front side and don't start the year out the best you can in a bunch of credit card debt.
Those interest rates will get you.
That's it.
So like I said, a lot of things planned this year. I'm looking at possibly putting a down payment on a home, maybe even getting a car, but how can I set a budget that supports those goals?
Sure. So before you pick up a house payment or a car payment, I would look at your current budget and make sure it fits. First off, I know that seems obvious, but oftentimes it gets overlooked. And so make sure that it's in there. And then sometimes maybe go ahead and pay yourself that payment for a few months and see how it feels and make sure that you're going to be able to be comfortable paying it in the future is another thing. And then you can always save the money using the same strategy. So take that same money, put it in a savings account, and you can use that for a down payment later. But you want to make sure that within that budget that you can handle the payments that you're looking at taking on and that you can handle the responsibilities that come with it later.
Now, in addition to setting up the goals I have for the new year, one thing we know that has to be renewed every year is our insurance. Anything you can tell me to possibly save money on that?
Sure. The first thing I would do is call your agent and see if you can get an appointment or whatever to go over your insurance with him to see if you're getting all your discounts, make sure that you're bundling everything together, make sure that there's not any discounts that you're not getting that you could be getting, and just do a review. There's also life changes. You have a child or you get married or get a new job or whatever. There may be changes that need to take place on your insurance to account for that. And so it's really important to meet with them regularly.
We can always plan for the unexpected, but the reality is we never know when it's going to happen. So how can I best prepare for that?
Sure. So insurance, that's what insurance is for, is protecting you against the unexpected. And so whether that's auto insurance or home insurance or life insurance, extremely important part of that. Making sure that you have the right coverages in place, that you have the assets that you're concerned about protected, whether that could be jewelry or a house or a car or whatever. And most importantly, your life insurance, make sure that you have those assets protected. And that's how you can prepare yourself for the unexpected. Again, that's what insurance is for.
Michael, you've certainly set me on the right track for the new year, but as we know, things happen. If I start to get a little sidetracked, what can I do?
Sure, you're welcome to call anytime. And then, of course, you can go for more helpful tips. You can go to countryfinancial.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks.